thing I learned when I was at McGill and that I think we're trying to teach our students is the ability to learn. The ability to learn quick, the ability to really focus on the things that you either lack or need to go deeper into.
Ability to learn is just
ability to learn is important.
Don't you think this is the skill of the future?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is, and I think sometimes you need guidance with that, and you need some, that's why I think some of the degree programs can help.
Basically.
Yeah, and your ability to, I think your ability to synthesize information. And because now we have a flood of information, right? Exactly. We have no shortage of information out there. We need to synthesize and we need to capture and take out the key points because our minds also have a certain capacity. Sometimes you develop it without even consciously thinking about, am I developing these skills? And that's why I think programs like ours are good because we really throw you into this mix. You learn a lot and then at the end, sometimes you underestimate how much you've taken in. And we don't expect you to capture everything, but what I do expect you to do is, I've given you a lot of reference points. For the next 3 years, use those reference points. Like, don't forget about what information you have at your fingertips. And that's where I think that lifelong learning comes in.
What do you prefer? Which courses? Like platforms in general?
Yeah, I think the Udemy's, Coursera, a number of those. And again, YouTube is a great thing for short content. From a industry perspective, I always tell my students too, like Wikipedia is amazing. Like I got to the point where I started donating because there's such a great source, very well formatted, multiple collaborators, and I don't know anything about manufacturing. So I'll go in, I'll read a few pages, and sometimes just that core understanding is a huge benefit to being relevant. So I think when I tell my students to go out to talk to clients, is first be relevant and then be essential. So you're relevant, you have an idea of what's going on, then you work with them, listen a lot. If one of your colleagues is also an expert in that domain, make sure to absorb as much. And then at a certain point, you won't notice, but at a certain point, you'll become essential. And you want to get to that stage fairly quickly where, again, clients, colleagues, all sorts of individuals will see you as an expert, and you're like, oh wow, I'm an expert now, or you might not be, but there are various levels of expertise.
First you absorb, and then you combine it with your own perspective and knowledge, and you give this new
perspective. And I think in a domain like ours, there's no right answer. So there's no you have relevancy, and I think you have to just develop that confidence to know that you have strong inputs. And I always say, like, I'm happy to give up or speak on my opinions until I'm proven wrong. So I have no problems if you disagree with me, but show me then and prove to me that you've got a better solution. And then, I'll pivot.